Hello, good evening. Kumusta my friends? Okay. Ito nga palang pinapakita ko is a cross-section of our brain. Okay. Or anatomy of our brain. Okay. This is related to our topic tonight. Okay. Do you want to change any area of your life? Okay. So, explain ko yan mamaya kung bakit na related yan sa topic natin. Okay? So, stay tuned until the end para malaman mo yung important question to answer if you want to make a change in any area of your life. And at the end or before the end of this Facebook Live, meron akong ibibigay na tip para sa mga marketers, yung mga online entrepreneurs. By the way, I'm Dr. Marcel Montaño, isa akong online entrepreneur, online mentor, at same time full-time employee. Okay? So, do you want to make a change in your life? Okay? If you want to make a change in your life, okay, in any area of your life, you need to the most important question that you need to answer is not the how, but it's the why question. Okay? So, in order to, or if you want to make a change in your life, okay, you need to have you need to find a burning and most powerful why. Okay? Why do you want to make a change? What is your purpose? Okay? So, for your life to change, you need to have a great purpose. And great purpose have has two qualities. Number one is it must be emotional and it must be huge or big. Okay? So, bumati muna tayo dito. Good evening, Michael Kate. Okay. Good evening, Carmela. Ano ba yan? Carmelo? Sorry. Okay. Carmelo Lacson. Okay. Thanks for joining. Pwede bang i-comment mo dyan sa baba kung saan ka nanonood para ma-shoutout ko yung lugar mo. Okay? So, for your life to, or you must have a great purpose, and this great purpose has two qualities. It must be emotional and it must be huge or big. Based on psychology, most of our decisions are based on emotional reasons. Okay? Based on emotional reasons. And once we make that once we make that decision, we look for logical reasons for us to justify that decision. So, in other words, our decisions are based on our feelings and not based on logic. Okay? Why our decisions are based on feelings and not based on logic? Okay? That is because of our brain or the anatomy of our brain. Try to imagine a ball, try to cut that at the center and view it from the top. So, ito yung cross-section niya. Okay? This is the cross-section of our brain. At the outer part is called the neocortex. Okay? This part of our brain is responsible for our analytical and rational thought. In short, it's all about logic. The inner part is the limbic brain. This is where, or this part of our brain, it is where our feelings reside. Okay, everything, happiness, sadness, love, fear, trust, etc. Okay, so most of our behaviors and decision making come from this part of our brain, but there's a problem with our limbic brain. It cannot, it has no capacity. It has no capacity for language, which means it cannot explain its feelings. Okay, so naranasan mo na ba yung meron kang nararamdaman pero hindi mo ma-explain bakit yun yung nararamdaman mo. Well, it's because our feelings or our decisions are based on the limbic brain, and it has no capacity for language. It cannot explain how it feels. It needs the help of the neocortex. Ito yung mag-explain dun sa nararamdaman ni limbic brain. So, for a moment na hindi mo naiintindihan yung nararamdaman mo, hindi pa ini-explain ni neocortex yung nararamdaman ng limbic brain mo. Okay? So, I'll give you an example. The story of Dr. Pedro. Okay? Not his real name to protect this person, but he is a doctor by profession. Okay? Doctor siya, and his problem is he is overweight by 50 pounds. Okay? So, he wanted to exercise. Specifically, he wanted to wake up early in the morning, okay, and walk and jog. Okay? So, Pedro has all the logic in his mind because he is a doctor. Okay? His neocortex, okay, itong outermost part, okay, of Pedro is full of information, full of facts, statistics, and lecture about losing weight. But no matter how logical reason, okay, no matter how logical his reasons to lose weight, he never started his exercise program because his pillow is soft and his blanket is warm every morning. But one day something happened to Pedro. Okay? Pedro, inside his home, while reading a newspaper and while having a coffee, okay, it was that time when his little 8 years old daughter approached him wearing a crown, a dress, and high heels. Okay? And approached his father and called him Daddy. Okay? But his father, Pedro, is still busy reading his newspaper. Okay? So he did not give his full attention to his daughter. He just said, "Yes, daughter." Okay? So na-ignore yung daughter, kaya sumigaw siya. Okay? Nilakasan niya yung boses niya. "Daddy," sabi niya. Then still Pedro is busy with his newspaper. So he just said, "Yes, daughter." So next that was done by his daughter is to pull down or to push down that newspaper and look at his father straight to his face and ask this terrifying question. Okay? "Daddy, will you still be alive when I get married?" Okay? Suddenly, everything stopped for Pedro. Okay? The walls, the ceilings, all the furnitures become blurred except this little girl, his daughter, in front of him asking this terrifying question. When he heard those words, okay, that came from his daughter, he felt pain on his chest and he came to realize that he need to live longer, okay, for him to protect his little princess from dishonest suitors. Okay? So the next morning, he was able to wake up and start his exercise, walking and running. The next day, again, he did it. And before long, he did it regularly. And after 2 years, he was still doing the same. And fortunately, he was able to lose 30 pounds. Okay? So, question. What caused Pedro to make a change? Okay? Ano kaya ang nagpabago kay Pedro? Okay? Are all the information present in his neocortex? Or was it because of his feelings, the pain that he felt when he heard those words coming from his daughter? Logic did not change Pedro. Okay? Logic did not change Pedro. Okay? But he found an emotional reason, okay, big enough to make a change. Okay? So the reason why people do not make a change, even if they want to make a change, is their reason why is very small. So here's the tip. If you want to make a change in your life, you need to have a reason why big enough, okay, bigger than yourself. So it has to be bigger than yourself. Okay, when you do it for your loved ones, okay, when you do it for someone you love, it becomes bigger. Okay, so Pedro always wanted to exercise because he was concerned with his health. But when he was just doing it for himself, it's small enough to cause him to make a change. Okay, so the moment he decided, it's no longer for him, but it's for his little princess. So his big why is big enough. Okay, his reason why become big in his mind. Okay, so to sum it up, if you want to make a change, okay, you need to have a great purpose, and that purpose must be big enough, huge enough, okay, bigger than yourself. Okay, it must be someone for someone you love. Okay, so for marketers, okay, how will you apply this principle? Okay, especially the concept of the this cross section of our brain. If you are a marketer or online entrepreneur, do not focus, or when you promote your product or your service, do not focus on the what and the how, but focus on the why. Okay, focus on the why. So assuming you have a product and I am your customer, okay, ito yung question na dapat masagot mo. Okay, what will I get? Okay, what will I get from your product? Ano ba ang maitutulong ng product mo sa akin? Okay, let's say meron akong problema. Pwede bang isolve ng product mo yung problema ko? Okay, remember, when we buy a product, we are solving a problem. For example, medicine. Hindi ako bibili ng Alaxan kung walang masakit sa katawan ko. Okay? Bumibili ako ng medicine dahil meron akong problema sa health ko. Okay? So, kailangan mong alamin kung ano yung mga ano yung magagawa ng product mo sa customer mo. Okay? Kung alam mo yung may bibigay ng product mo sa customer mo, then hanapin mo yung mga nangangailangan ng benefits na yun. Okay? So, hindi pwedeng lahat ng tao i-offer mo yung product. Dapat, alamin mo kung sino nangangailangan ng product mo. Okay? So, for example, let's say, roll-on. Okay? Pwede mo bang i-offer yan sa lahat ng tao? Siyempre hindi. Mari-reject ka nung mga hindi nangangailangan ng roll-on. Okay? Pampaputi. I-offer mo yan sa maputi, hindi niya bibilhin kasi hindi niya problema ang color niya. Okay? Ibigay mo yan sa gustong magpaputi. Okay? So, focus on the why, not on the what, and not on the how. Pwede ka rin mag-feature ng what, pero lesser compared to that why. Okay? So I hope meron kang natutunan or napulot dito sa cross section of our brain. Okay? Our decisions are based on feelings, not based on logic. Nahuhuli yung logic kaysa dun sa reason. Narinig mo na ba yung gamitin mo ang utak mo, hindi yung puso mo? 'Di ba? Okay? Kasi ang umaandar sa atin yung puso, hindi yung utak. Okay? So, bumati tayo dito sa mga viewers natin. Good evening, Eugene. Good evening, Ross Jean Losong Martinez. Okay? So, natsambahan mo ang live ko. Okay? So, thanks for watching. Okay? I hope you will I will see you again in my next Facebook live. Okay? So, bye-bye and God bless.